this one because this one's created date, so it's not gonna be the create date. Needs to be something.
That was sort methodology.
Search for records, right?
Sort method. That was for sort method.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you
Actually,
said.
I'm using different earbuds today, and it's raining as well, so might can be affected.
Just put my volume a little bit up over here because I cannot hear you.
Yeah.
So over here, you see, I have the field date, right? I'm
Yes.
gonna grab all the fields, okay? But the formula over here, I think that's the one that needs to compare if the data,
Is very
right? I don't know how to do this. That's the parts that I'm kind of
okay.
struggling right
So
now.
you can put like you see in the example. Can you see that not name equals to empty string?
Um, I'm sorry, where?
In the like there is a description. There in the
Okay,
last there is a formula.
name
Big
isn't
bread.
empty,
Not name. Can you copy this and put there?
but that's not gonna be what I need.
Yeah, you can change it for the date.
Okay, so copy this,
Paste there.
paste it, and
Now
over here,
change this name to the name of the field you have in Airtable for that date. Is that exact date? That should be match.
yeah. I just want to make sure. Okay, date. I know that
Then
it's
inside
sensitive.
those quotes you can put the date.
So if I save over here,
No. Inside those quotes, you can put
mhm.
the date you want.
So I put now or what?
You can put any date that exists there and you want that. Any date.
No,
If you
that's
use
the thing.
now, then so okay, so you put format date function, then enclose now with format date. Can I take control?
Yeah.
I'll request it. Yeah.
But I don't. Okay.
This is the date we want.
Yeah. Good. So here's the thing.
In
I don't want
Kotlin,
to.
is there the date there? No. Can you go to Airtable? Go back to make. That's not working. Sharing. Do you know why it's not working? Sharing. Sharing, can you hear me? Hello? Sharing, can you hear me?
Yeah.
She's in me. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm asking, do you know why it's not working?
Can you remove the open bracket on both sides?
No, it's not finding.
Also the chords. Just test.
What?
Chords. Remove the chords as.
No, it's not searching.
Okay, let me just check. Is the value with this date exist?
Yeah, yes, it exists.
Okay.
So here we can see the formulas as well, Silvio. So we need something for the.
Move the box over here. 1 second. Let me just move the images over here. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to select on the left. Okay, because the has the. I'm sorry. You can take control now. Instead of okay. You could say matches today date because that's
That we can use format date.
yeah.
Format date function we can use today's date. So it will be. Oh. Okay.
Oh, let me ask you some. Oh no, never mind. I think I know what is going on. It's probably
Date
because
is
the
string.
date yeah, date is not a string.
Yeah. I also thought the same.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's showing the functions.
you see, go up a little bit. You see the today?
Yeah, that was date strings.
Yeah, that's
Then
what I need. Yeah. Maybe because you compare date with a string. I don't think so. It's coming as a string, the date over there. Because you're not comparing apples to apples. I think you have to convert the date to a string first.
yeah,
The
this
first
function was there on the document, so I'm testing with this.
Oh.
Uh, the way
Yeah,
it says
you got it. Seems like you got it.
Oh,
Let's see.
no, it's not.
No? Just
Let's
do you want to
see.
try
Let's
the
try
first
with
one?
this. What?
Do you want to try put the other that's converted to a string? Okay, if you go back over there to formula.
This
No,
one?
no, the on the make.
Okay.
Try to convert this date over here, the other one, to a string because this one is a string already. This one is not.
Which one is not the string?
This one over here is not a string. because it's coming. I think that's the
Actually, this should be the column name.
Yeah, but you have to probably convert, at least in Python is like that. I mean, I'm not familiar with make, but you have to compare string with string. So you probably have to convert this data over here as a string so you can compare to something else. Or maybe will work if it is today because will be that and date and date. You see what I'm talking about?
No, I didn't understand something.
Okay. So if we put instead of
Can we
date,
give it a try to make AI?
yeah, sure.
It gives this. Oh, maybe this is the reason.
That's because it has that image over here. A second. A second. Let me just move this. Okay, go ahead.
Oh. It again didn't search.
Just try the formatting 5 and 25, just put it last because I think that's how it is on our table.
Unknown field name. But it doesn't give anything.
Yeah. Okay, just try to format it because the date format is not the same.
Can you go to the air
Date
table?
actually.
Can you go to the air table?
Okay.
Go to the date. We can set different format there. So we can use the same format. Maybe edit field.
Acho que I believe it's added field
Edit
right
field.
there. Date
Mhm.
format. Oh, just
This one?
ISO. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
try
now
this.
try that.
Yeah. Okay, so before you run, maybe we have to just double click the. Okay, 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 so let's go to Airtable again and select the date. Yeah, click in there so we can select the date. No. Okay.
On any column, yeah.
Yeah. Select 2026. Okay, let's see if we'll do it now.
Are you doing something?
Crazy this thing.
അത് ഇങ്ങനെ തന്നെ പോസ്റ്റ് നല്ല രീതിയിലാക്കി തന്നെ ഞാൻ നോക്കാൻ പോലും
This is the right formula, but not sure it's not working.
Let me ask you something. Do you want to run without the formula so we can see how the date is coming?
Then we can list. Yeah.
It's gonna be done.
Only image is coming there.
Image.
Which table it is?
Yeah, that one, cleaned by Isa.
This one or this one?
See. Oh, go to clients again. That one's posts. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's why. Still.
Select all fields.
Shirin,
yeah, sure.
do you know why it's not working even?
Yeah, we have to investigate. Yeah, give me 5 minutes and check.
Okay.
Ashiya, can you share the scenario link in the chat?
Yeah. Do we have access to this?
Yeah, he has already shared.
No, I'm not able to copy. Silvio, can you share the chat scenario link in chat, please? Share it. Please find in chat. And
Just
can you just check
minimize.
this table ID? Table ID? Okay. MK. Fine.
Yeah, run once without the formula so we can see. Are you're gonna have no field, right? Scroll down.
Mhm.
Oh, it's because we put 10. It's gonna be the first bundle because the ones I didn't put all the it's pulling like all the data. I think it's just the first fields that first bundle like on top.
When I selected that as but it didn't reflect all fields.
Yeah, but we don't have the dates and all the fields.
Silvio, I have a suggestion for meanwhile. I'll check and configure this out within search module. But we can, without any filter, we can search for all records and add a filter to in between
Yeah.
the next module. That would be a solution for now. Like you can list all the records at time without any filter in the search module.
But the thing is, we can check for this
And
record, can we put
yeah,
date
so if we run
and then
again, you
see
get
if the
the
date coming?
format for a date.
Um, Where is this record?
Sure.
Sylvia, where is this record that I copied?
Oh, 1 second. Let me just double check. 1 second. Reliable office cleaning. I'm not sure where you're grabbing this thing from. These are the keywords that I have over here. So, um,
These items I don't see in this table.
that's 5. Okay. Keyword top rated cleaning. I don't get it.
In that table I saw that.
This one?
Uh,
Yeah, this I created a whole bunch of keywords, but that's
yeah.
honestly I don't know.
Yeah, here also we see. Oh, this is line text. Then you can
Yeah.
you can keep that line text. Line text would be easy to search, I guess, because it will take it
Yeah,
as
but
a string.
yeah, that's why I want to avoid it. String. I want to keep as a date.
Okay, then you can change.
Yeah, the field date, it doesn't come, right? For some reason.
Yes. Did you select the field? Just leave it empty.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Now there's just one thing. It doesn't get the fields.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me delete. It has so much data over there. Maybe it's not grabbing the ones that has the date. Let's just delete it, everything else. Let
No,
me
no,
just
no. The
grab.
date is there. There. It is there.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah, some has date, some doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see for this one.
Okay, just put today instead of no, not as a string, okay.
Right?
Yeah, it works.
Hmm. It works.
That's
Okay.
exactly what I need.
Just let me try that date as well.
Yeah, that's why I said, it's format as a date,
2025.
but then you're gonna compare as a
Today's date,
string.
right?
Yeah. Then
Yes.
it's not gonna work because you're not compare as a date, you compare as a string. Unless that I converted that field to a string, it's gonna work. It doesn't. Okay, to do that, you have to transform the data as a string.
Date as a
Yeah, the
string.
other one, not this one, the other one.
This one.
Yeah, that one you have to convert as a string so you can compare as a date. like that.
Let me test this one first, and then rest of the test we can do later.
Okay.
Just a minute. Okay, so for now, this is
Yeah,
working today.
if you leave, yeah, that's what I need anyway. But
Mhm.
I think to work in that way that you're doing, you have to convert this one over here. What's that?
This we need to do some experiments with all the formats.
This one over here, it needs to be converted as a string. I don't know how to convert it, if that works.
Actually,
that
this
how
is
you do it?
the column name, so this shouldn't be converted.
No, I'm just saying, if you do this,
Okay.
and in 2025, 05.
No, slash doesn't need to have that.
25, right? 26. What's the
2025, then 05, 05,
05?
then 26.
The
No,
number
and to
what?
convert into string and make, we have two string formula.
Let's- Is this correct to convert this to a string? Or no?
No, two string. Maybe you can try with this. Because for higher level, it will work based on their documentation.
I don't know how to
Yeah.
convert this to a string, but
Then
if you convert
use make
this to a
formula
string,
to string.
you're gonna take over.
Um,
This is how you do it in Python, but I don't know how to do this in.
try this.
Yeah, whatever. It's the other way will work. That's exactly what I need anyway.
Um,
Thank you.
yeah. So rest, actually, we also need to experience and test all the formulas in a table.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now I'm sharing my screen.
I'll just stop sharing my screen over here. Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Whoa. Yeah.
So today we are going to cover to cut the cycle scenario. Yeah. So this is the scenario you see. And this is very, very long. You know, like to scroll from top to the bottom, it takes time. This
Yeah.
is the scenario. So actually, this is the live scenario, and client requested to cut the size of the scenario. And we made it to, it is downloading YouTube. So we cut the size and we made it short. So we cut the size for all these nodes and somewhere just a minute. So we cut the size to this. And you see this is very long, and we have to scroll through the bottom, like multiple clicks we have to do, then we will reach to the bottom. But here, this is covered within few clicks. So, and one more thing here, actually, we have cut this as well. I have just disabled this for now because we are testing this with it. So, otherwise, this has been also done.
I have a question for you. So for example, scenario as big as this one over here, isn't this better, for example, when finish something, it goes to a different scenario, or it's good to have
No,
everything in one scenario?
oh, you're asking to create the like short workflows. Should we switch flows, like should we split between different scenarios, or should we keep everything into one? Is that your question?
Yes, I think it's easier to understand later, right? Because once you build this thing right here, you can go crazy because you have to go to paths and paths and paths and paths. And right now, if I take this scenario, it's going to be really hard to me to understand because I have to open every single one over there and see what's going on. And
Actually, this is the one complete workflow. We are not sending, like we are not splitting into parts, because like this, there are many scenarios, and if we will split them, then we will get confusion.
okay.
So that's why we are keeping everything into one. If there is only one, then we can get a track of the linked scenarios. But in case of like 4 or 5 scenarios like this, then we can get confused.
Okay.
So that's why we're keeping everything. So this is
This way
also
it's
actually
easier.
reduced.
Mhm.
All these 3 routes are combined into this one. So
Okay.
this size we have cut, and all these routes. You see, there are 14, 15 routes, and all these are converted into this one. This is that part, handling all those 14, 15 routes. So this is we are cutting the size of the scenario. So what's happening here actually, if you notice, we have a filter based on particular fields. So suppose this upload SREC, and here we have upload HOI documents. So all the filters are different. So we are iterating all those arrays, then we are downloading them, and we are adding them to Monday, and then uploading to Google Drive. So the thing is where we are uploading, that is same folder for every room. So that's a plus point to combine all the groups, because the destination location for all the files is one, is same. So, and the process is also same. The thing is, the data variable is different. Somewhere it will be upload title, somewhere it will be house, somewhere it will be house front, house back, like that. And the other thing is, here we are getting an update, and all these updates are dynamic based on the names. So if this is upload title, we are making the update as upload title. And if this is a house friend, then we are making the update as house friend. So like the updates are dynamic. So how we are combining them here is, we have first all the updates we are putting onto one room, and all the files we are putting onto another room. So where we are creating the updates, we are putting these conditions. All these items we are putting into iterator. So this we are putting this condition if the variable that we want, if that exists, and how that exists by checking its length. If the length of that variable exists data is greater than 0, it means that variable exists. It's not empty. So if it is not empty, then we are putting the update for that one. And if this will be empty, then it will give us the empty string in our output. So this is the condition we are putting for all the variables that we wanted in. So there are total 15 routes. So for 15 routes, we have put the conditions so that we should create the dynamic updates. Then after that, we are checking if the value is not empty and exists. So it should not be empty string, because if this will be empty string, then we should not create any update. That's why we are passing the empty string here. Then we are getting the update and we are just mapping the value from the iterator. So whatever the variable exists, it will create dynamic updates for that variable. So here we have cut the size of all the updates. Then to upload the file, what we are doing is all those are arrays. So we are using this merge function inside iterator and we are merging all the arrays. Once we will merge, then we will see if the value exists. All has to put the same procedure, downloading, then adding to Monday, same column, and then uploading to Google Drive. So based on like using this iterator, we have cut the size of the scenario, like 15 rows that were doing same thing, but for the different variables, those all are combined using iterator. So this is we can use if we want to, if ever we want to do the same procedure for different data, then all that data we can merge and put into an iterator. Then iterator will pass all the data one by one. Does that make sense to you, Silvio?
Yes, the iterator, I can use this to parse a lot of data, and I mean, you just reducing all those things to use an
Yeah.
iterator and create the rules inside the iterator. Okay.
And here we have 4 more loops that are doing like same kind of different job. So this is for 4 variables, and this is also the location of the upload is same. So these all 4 also we combined into one here using iterator merge function. In case if the destination location is different, it means the ID will be different. If in case if we need that, then we can that as well we can pass into iterator. Like we have done it here. Same thing, we can put one more thing, this, any separator, and can put the ID, whatever the ID we want. And those ID will be knowing. So suppose something like this, we can add in. So once we will map into next location, we will use this logic because we have used this as a separator, and we will use a split function. The split using the separator we will put, and then we'll take the last. If the destination for all the files is different, in that case, we can do like this. So that way also, we will be using one Google. So that's how
Just
we
so I
have.
understand, just so I understand where this data is coming from, because I mean, you talk about the you just talk about the last information over here. So
Yeah, data is coming from this webhook payload. This is coming from the GHL.
okay,
Yeah, there is a form in GHL. Once that form is submitted, then this scenario runs.
oh, okay,
So we
it
have
triggers. Okay,
combined, yeah. So we have combined 15 and 4, 19 goes into these two. So we just because of these parts, the size of the scenario is being cut to half. 50% size of the scenario is being cut because this was the largest part of this scenario. Next, coming to this one. So here, what we are doing, we are checking some conditions. Like if something exists and the value that we are passing in this iterator as hard copy, like hard coded. So we are comparing them, and based on that values, we are running these loops. So here what we have done in this one, we have put same condition, but we were putting in filters. In filters, we are putting if the variable exists and the value coming from the iterator equal to the value we want. Only these three values actually we want. So those condition we are putting here, if the length of the variable is greater than 0 and value coming from the iterator is equal to the same thing we were putting into an filter. That thing we put into an iterator. And once we put into iterator, then same route we run that. And here in iterator, we are using switch function. So what this function is doing, because we have to use the variable. Here, based on this filter, we need this variable. So that's what we are doing. Filter, we have put into this iterator. And then the whatever we are putting into iterator, that we have put into next iterator based on switch function. So if the value is 3, because I am passing this as this variable. Like if the value exists, then it should give me 3. This is I am passing like based on my choice. That what should I get to identify? And that value I am using, if that is equal to that one, so I should get this variable. Because these all are arrays. That's why we need to use an iterator. Otherwise, we could use like directly mapping into our destination. But these are arrays, we need to iterate them. That's why we are using inside an iterator. So using switch function, if this will tree, then this array we need to iterate. Like same thing, if this condition passes, then this array we need to iterate.
Just have a question.
And-
What's the switch function? What is that for?
Switch, like if data coming is A and you want to get like, suppose you are getting a color blue and you want to set the price for some colors. So if blue color is coming, so the price of the blue color is 25. If yellow color is coming, the price of the yellow color is 30. So you will use switch function. You will map the color. If the value is blue, it will take 25. If the value is yellow, then it will take 30. So here, if we come here, so I'm checking. If this value is 3,
Okay.
then I need this array. If the value
Okay.
is insulation, then I need this array. If the value is roof, then I need this array.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have some specific values for the variables, like assigned, and then dynamically coming, and we want to check if this comes as blue, then it should take this price. If it comes as yellow, then it should take this price. So in that case, we use switch. On any one of among all will execute at a time. At a time, the value can be any one of all the conditions.
Okay.
So this is what this is switch works. It replaces some values with a assigned values. So that we are doing, and then we are doing same procedure that we were doing here to this one. So like these are the good use cases of iterators. Like somewhere we are using this one, then we are using switch function inside, and top here we saw merge function. Then here we saw as an items thing. Here there are two things in iterator. One is this array where you pass one array at a time. But if you want to pass items, suppose A it should take as first bundle, B it should take as second bundle, C it should take as third bundle. So we need to toggle off this and we need to pass as item 1, item 2, item 3. That's it.
Alicia, can you just give me my feedback over here? I think this is great, but try to understand the scenario. In it's really hard for me. For example,
Yeah.
you talk about things like I don't know what this information is coming from or how it's my suggestion, if that's possible, to create. I mean, you don't have to create something that complex, but maybe create, for example, a form. I mean, how the data is getting in there and how you know trigger those things. Because right now, I'm not following because this is too technical, you know, for you don't see what's behind, so you try to understand the whole picture of the the thing. I understand that you use Iterator to create the functions over there, but I cannot understand where this data is coming from, what was the outcome, you know. So you show me the process, but I cannot understand I mean, the outcome. I don't know what is the income and outcome. You just show me the process of doing these things over here.
Yeah.
It's great, but
Actually,
I cannot.
this is about optimization. So, like what I'm thinking is to explain the way to cut the cost or the size or to make it more efficient, because the more complex scenario, the more time it will take you run and the more memory, and it is hard to manage also. And there is one time when it exceeds its limit to expand. Like there will be one time, like after that we won't be able to add any module. The maximum modules limited will be used. So overcome these things, these are the ways to just make it more efficient. In this call, we are not explaining what the process is happening, but we are explaining what is the pain point we are facing there. So these are the examples, and this call, the motive of this call, as you know, was that people will come with their own problems, with their own scenarios, and we will like make them more efficient for them.
Yeah.
But we like many people are like the ones who wants to attend all are in the different time zones. So based on that, the availability of people are very less in this call, and they wants to share, but they can't do this. So that's why. So this is why we
It's
are
just
taking our own scenarios. But this is not the focus of the call actually. Because
I understand.
optimization comes from the experience.
Yeah,
So this will come from your experience. Like you will see
yeah.
today, you will see, then next call you will see it again in some other use case. Then next call again you will see. So 3, 4 times once you will see, then you will grab it.
I understand. It's just because I think this is like in level 9 and I'm like in level 2, you know, so it's too advanced for me.
Yeah, it
I
can
don't
be.
know. I don't know a lot of functions in this. I mean, I didn't build a system that complex, you know, so to try to understand how to optimize something in that
But
type of
this can
level.
give you some topics to go for your next learning. Like switch function, you just got introduced to that. So you can research and switch and then you can learn that. Then merge function, you can learn them. So like functions are very useful. Based on that, we can make our scenarios more efficient. So for your understanding, let me explain what this is doing. Actually, there is a form is scenario. Deals come and they sign some deals and they upload their documents and fill their own all the data. Then it goes to different parts. It creates item in Monday to store the data into this here. Then it creates one Google Drive folder for that particular content. So in that case, whenever anything related to that contact will come, they will store in that designated folder. And that folder link is stored in this Monday as well. Then whatever we are doing here, these all are the files, and that is array. These all are arrays. So that's why we are iterating them and uploading them to their Monday CRM also and their Google Drive folder. This is what happening here. Then these are their different like functions based on that. It is creating sub items. This part is to create sub items. Are you aware of Monday?
No, I never used Monday before.
Yeah, so Monday is a CRM, like we have our CRM here. So you can store everything, you can create forms as well, you can create documents, everything in that Monday. And it is very good to track the progress.
I've been using Airtable. I'm trying to use Airtable to do my things.
Yeah, Airtable is also like these are kind of similar things. Airtable can have some other functionalities as well, and Monday can have others. Like in Monday, we can create these documents, and in Airtable, I'm not sure if we can create the documents. I haven't used that much. So that's it. And then here also we have got the size of the scenario. It was actually two different ones, but we converted into one using iterate. So the motive is to explain the things. So Silvio, I can understand that at once it will be very painful for you to understand. But I believe if you will go through the same things in all the halls, then after 3-4 times you will grab that thing. And also, hello, Silvio.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. So also I can put this in my like next week, so we can just explain the use of iterators. Does that make sense?
Yes, I mean, what you're explaining over here, it's a whole new level for me, you know. So it's I'm not even, let's say I'm level 2, and you're explaining something like in level 9. It's
Yeah.
the
So
optimization that you're explaining over there is too advanced for me to
yes.
try to understand like the income, the process and the outcome. So I just see the what you're trying to optimize, but I don't know what the income and the outcome that you're looking for.
Okay, so
That's
in
it.
next session, what I will do is I will just explain the iterators use case with small scenarios. That will help to grab much of it.
Okay.
So do you think that will help you?
Yeah, it will help for sure.
Yeah.
It's
So
just
we will focus
yeah.
on the iterator, and yeah, I'll introduce these functions: merge, switch. Yeah, these two functions also. I will
Yes,
introduce
please.
them.
Yeah, I'm the really basic. Honestly, I never used the iterator before. It's something that I have to start using, you know.
Okay, so these two functions and the iterator is. So this we will cover in the next talk.
Thank you.
And Silvio, I really appreciate you joining all the calls. And yeah, I see you every call. So that's a really great thing. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for all your support. You know, you guys are very kind. Thank you so much.
Have a good
Appreciate
day.
it. Thank you too. Bye.
Great.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good night.